Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 3 of Fear the Walking Dead. This is going to be my promo breakdown for Season 3, Episode 11, which is going to be called La Serpiente. I don't know Spanish, so I don't exactly know what that means, but let's get right into the breakdown.
On the next episode of AMC's Fear the Walking Dead.
So this is basically where Strand, Madison, and Walker were at the market. So this is most likely after that whole situation with them there. It looks like they're trying to push back a couple walkers back there. I don't know if this is back at the market or if it's somewhere else, but obviously Strand is going to take Madison and Walker to the dam where Lola and Daniel are at. So this is most likely right before that. They're probably on their way to that location, but it's unknown whether this is actually at the market or it's some other location.
I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't get this water.
You'll always find a way to protect your kids.
And then obviously we have Madison saying, I don't know what to do if I can't get this water, and Strand follows that up with, you always find a way to protect your kids. So basically reassuring her that she's going to get the water that they need and that they'll be fine. And then we have a shot of Madison looking through the rear window at a couple of people running towards her. And this shot follows that, and we have these people running after her. One of them even has a weapon. I don't know where this is from. This might actually be them finding some water and stealing it or something, or it might even be at the dam where Lola and her group are, but it doesn't seem like it's there, so they might run into some people who have water and may steal that water from them. And then obviously that's going to trigger people like that to run after them.
There's not enough water for both sides. My side comes first.
We have Walker saying, my side comes first. He's looking to fulfill his side's needs first. I'm not sure if that's going to go well with Madison, but we're going to have to wait and see. Now, what's interesting is that Walker is talking to Strand and not Madison about this. It seems a little weird that he is talking to someone he just met about some situation that he has no idea about. So it's going to be interesting to see what leads to that conversation in the first place. But we have Strand and Madison here killing a couple walkers.
You lied to me. And there are consequences.
We have Walker saying, you lied to me and there are consequences. Now that's going to be interesting to see what this is about, because at this point, there's really nothing that Madison has lied to Walker about, other than kind of playing both sides, not really, but kind of, and kind of looking to play it politically and listen to both sides of the conflict here, both Walker and on the ranch side as well. And maybe that's what Walker is referring to, but it might not be, so we're going to have to wait and see what that's about. But Walker seems very angry at Madison, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
They're coming!
We have Walker, and it looks like Madison and maybe Strand in a tunnel of some sorts, and they're kind of stuck there. There's a lot of Walker, it seems like. This reminds me a lot of the Well Walkers back in The Walking Dead's original show. Just something to put out there. But it's going to be interesting to see whether they get out of this situation or not. From these sequences from them in the tunnel and the sequence we're going to see later on in this same promo, we see they come out of this passage or tunnel, and that leads them to where Lola and her group are. And that's going to be where Madison is basically reunited with Danielle, and we'll get to that. But this is probably them on their way there, so Strand probably came up with the idea that they shouldn't go on land because then they can see them and everything, so he's probably going from under there so that they won't be detected and maybe that they can get in easier.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Not exactly sure what Strand is referring to here, so we're gonna have to see what his phrase means. But then we have this shot that I was talking about. So we have Lola in the back. Obviously we have Danielle pointing the gun to someone, and when it turns around we can see obviously Danielle is there as well, but on the other side we see Walker and Madison as well, and they're coming out of the tunnel passageway that I was talking about. We don't see Strand, so it's going to be interesting to see whether he makes it out or if he's going to be a casualty from this mission.
Dead. Go to AMC.com.
So that's basically it for this promo breakdown. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.